Blessed Veronica of Milan, a humble laywoman and mystic, became a beacon of faith, compassion, and unwavering devotion in a world often distracted by worldly pursuits. Her extraordinary journey from a simple life to spiritual greatness is a testament to the power of love and prayer. Blessed Veronica of Milan, also known as Veronica of Benasco, was born around 1455 in the small village of Benasco near Milan, Italy. Veronica's parents were peasants of a village near Milan. From her childhood, she toiled hard in the house and the field and accomplished cheerfully every menial task. Despite lacking formal education, Veronica had a strong desire to learn and attempted to teach herself to read at night. At a young age, Veronica started experiencing religious ecstasies and having visions of the life of Christ. It is said that she was taught catechism by the Virgin Mary herself. Mary told Veronica, "My daughter, do not be anxious. It will be sufficient for you to know the 3 letters that I bring you from heaven. The first letter is purity of heart, which makes us love God above all things. You must have only one love, that of my Son. The second is not to murmur against the faults of your neighbor, but to support them with patience and pray for the one in question. The third is to meditate every day on the passion of Jesus Christ, who accepts you as his spouse." At a young age, Veronica started experiencing religious ecstasies and having visions of the life of Christ. After 3 years of patient waiting, she was received as a lay sister in the Convent of Saint Martha at Milan. Veronica was assigned the task of begging for alms on the streets to support the needs of the house and its residents. Throughout her life, Veronica faced alternating bouts of intense physical pain and religious ecstasies. Yet, never once did she leave the tasks assigned to her, nor did she skip her prayers. By exact obedience, she became a living copy of her rule and obeyed with a smile the slightest wish of her superior. Hello, friends. Thank you for tuning into our channel, where we share God's love, hope, and truth through inspiring stories, teachings, and creative content. We're so grateful for your support, your likes, your comments, and your prayers. They mean the world to us. As you know, creating high-quality Christian content takes time, resources, and a lot of heart. But here's the reality. We simply can't keep this going on YouTube revenue alone. The ads you see just don't cover the costs of production, editing, and everything else that goes into sharing this message with the world. That's why we're asking for your help. If you believe in what we're doing and want to see this channel continue to grow and reach more people, please consider supporting us through Patreon or PayPal. Even a small contribution makes a big difference. It helps us produce new videos and series, upgrade our equipment for better quality, and most importantly, focus on creating content that uplifts and strengthens your faith. You can join our mission by visiting our Patreon page or making a one-time donation via PayPal. The links are in the description below. Together, we can continue spreading God's word to a world that desperately needs hope. Thank you for your prayers, your support, and for being part of this community. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video. By the first letter taught to her by Our Lady, Saint Veronica learned to begin her daily duties for no human motive, but for God alone. By the second, to carry out what she had thus begun by attending to her own affairs, never judging her neighbor, but praying for those who manifestly lacked virtue. By the third, she was enabled to forget her own pains and sorrows in those of her Lord, and to weep hourly, but silently, over the memory of the wrongs he suffered. When Saint Veronica was urged in sickness to accept some exemptions from her labors, her answer was, "I must work while I can, while I have time. Dare we then waste ours?" She had constant ecstasies and saw in successive visions the whole life of Jesus and many other mysteries. Yet, by a special grace, neither her raptures nor her tears ever interrupted her labors, which ended only with death. She died in 1497, on the day she had foretold, after a 6-month illness in the 13th year of her religious profession. Blessed Veronica of Milan's spiritual experiences and her profound dedication to her faith led to her eventual beatification. Veronica of Milan, despite her humble origins and lack of formal education, became a symbol of faith and devotion to Catholics around the world.